Okay, Coach, if you want to make an opening statement, I'll open up the questions.
Yeah, I was really, really proud of our guys in the first half. I thought we had a high deflection total, but our turnovers destroyed us in the first half, and our turnovers destroyed us in the second half. And I have to say this, when turnovers are caused by poor passing rather than the other team's defense, that's very disturbing. But there are more positives. The final score is not a positive. The final score is a big negative. Obviously, a lot of turnovers are being caused because we don't have a point guard. The fact that we only have one point guard in our system is something that we're stuck with right now. It's going to happen for another 2 or 3 weeks until Sante gets back. So a lot of positives, a lot of negatives to work on as well.
First question, Jaden Daly.
Rick, two-part question for you. First, how did it feel for you to get back after 3 years away from the college game? And second, for this team, how many positives can you take away?
You can always take away positives, but certain times there's obvious reasons why you lose, and the obvious reason is you can't. We want to average anywhere from 10 to 12 turnovers maximum a game, so that's why we didn't score in the second half. And then we gave them layups. They shot 55% because they were just layups off our turnovers. Our half-court defense was pretty good. So it was a good, look, coming out of quarantine and scheduling this game with little preparation time, it was excellent for us. Getting them in Madison Square Garden next year will even be better.
Matt, on yourself.
Yeah, Coach, why is it important to schedule a family like Kevin Willard? And what did that mean to you facing him today?
Well, I'm not totally pissed off that I lost because I love Kevin. If Kevin wasn't the coach, I'd want to go out and drink a quart of scotch. So now I'm not totally upset. Disappointed with our turnovers, but I love Kevin like a son, so I'm happy for him. My other son wouldn't play me, so I guess Kevin's my real son.
If we have any other questions, please raise your hand. I've been saying in the chat, we have about 16 people in here. Zach Braziller.
Rick, could you just describe what it was like for you to be back on a college sideline?
No, I really didn't think it. I was really, really super proud of our guys, the way they executed in the first half. And then in the second half, we lost our abilities. Got to give Seton Hall all the credit for the way they played in the second half. And we got the credit. And I told our players, great NBA teams turn it on with 10 to go in the fourth quarter. And we had the inability to do that. That's a credit to Seton Hall. But look, I'm excited to be back. We had 3 great officials on the game. It was good to see them. I've had so many memories with all 3 guys who refereed the game. They're outstanding. So I'm super excited to be back. I'm disappointed we lost tonight, but I know it'll make us a better team.
Ken Kreitzer, you're next.
Coach, hi. I guess first just ask about Isaiah Ross. Came out shooting very well today. What did you think of his game?
To be honest with you, Isaiah Ross, I thought, played very poorly. Because what he didn't learn, Kevin Willard's an excellent coach. So when you score a lot of points in the first half, the best thing to do coming out the second half, because that coach is really upset at halftime that he's scoring a lot of points, is to create assists and create shots for other people and not stagnate and just try to look for points. Because when you play 35, 37 minutes, whatever he played, and you have 0 assists, that tells you a little bit. But he's going to learn from that because he's an excellent basketball player. And he's going to learn that on the blackboard, they're going to want to stop Isaiah Ross. So what you do is you create easy shots for your teammates and move without the basketball. And then with 10 minutes to go in the game, you'll get your shots again. So he's going to learn a lot from this game.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions for Coach before we let him go? Josh?
Hey, Coach. Did you? Is this about what you would have expected because you have so many new faces? I mean, did you look at the first half as a a bit of a mirage, and is the second half probably more what you would have expected tonight?
I thought our defensive intensity was great in the first half. I think if we could have played the same type of defense in the second half, we had a chance to win the game. But when, we've got 15 new players, we're coming out of quarantine like Seton Hall. We have a point guard and starting center out. Overall, it was terrific. We are going to be a really good basketball team. But unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to get into May Madness or any of that stuff. I think once we hit January and February, we're going to have so many postponements, it's going to knock you out. And to play Seton Hall this early in the year is a great gift from Kevin, which I really, really appreciate. I love him so much. I'm happy for that he gave us the opportunity to play, because we're going to learn so much from this game. The most important thing is we're going to learn that if you turn the ball over, regardless of how you score, you're going to lose the game.
Josh?
Yeah, Rick, do you have any more information about the injuries to Osborne and Asante and how long you think they'll be out for?
Yeah, probably Osborne's going to be out another 3 weeks because he's got to get back into shape. And I would say for probably December 15th for Asante. Maybe the game would have been a little closer because we had a point guard. We wouldn't turn it over as much. Certainly, Asante's a terrific player. But learning all this without Asante and without Osborne is a good thing. It'll help our team in the long run. It'll certainly hurt in the short run, getting ready for MAAC and Hofstra.
Zach Braziller?
Rick, for you to be coaching college again, what are you going to remember about your return?
I'm coaching 40 plus years, and the thing I never can really feel satisfied as a coach, but the thing I'm most satisfied with is that I'm more passionate today than when I was at Providence. That to me is the only thing I feel great about. Being back in college, I did want to go from Greece to the pros. I did not want to go back to college basketball, but now that I'm in it, I wouldn't want to coach at any place in the United States except Iona or Providence. Those are the two places that fill my heart up each day. Iona I thank the president almost once or twice a week for giving me this opportunity to coach at Iona. I think it's a special little campus, special little place, and I feel we're going to make it big time. We're going to take it to levels. I'm lucky because I'm taking the place of a coach who was magnificent. Tim Cluse was awesome. And just to show you how awesome he was, when he didn't coach last year, they went from 4 straight NCAAs. They had outstanding talent, and they were like 12 and 17. So we got to get it back to Tim Cluse's level, and then we got to take it to even a higher level, like Jimmy V did.
Ken Kreitzer?
Coach, on three-point shots tonight, you were 9 of 20. When you were at Providence, that was one of the big elements of the game that you utilized was three-point shooting. How important is it going to be this year for Iona?
Well, we ran good things to get good shots, and our players have no fear. That's the good thing. And I think that we're not a great three-point shooting team now, but we're recruiting to the line. Remember, I had to sign 8 players on Zoom calls. I wasn't sure if they could play or not play. I know my Nigerian just got here, Nelly, and he was trying to escape a civil war in Nigeria to get here. So he doesn't know the system yet. He's just learning, but I think you all can see the potential that young man has, and also the great potential that Osborne has that you haven't seen. I love a young man from Germany, Dwayne. He's going to be terrific. The young man from the Netherlands didn't play well tonight, but he is a very good player as well, Dylan Van Eck.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions?
Thank you, guys. I love that background, by the way. I would like to visit it right now. Where is that?
You're on mute, Ken.
Where is it
It's
again?
up at West Point outside the football stadium.
It looks beautiful.
All right, thanks.
Take care, guys.